Right, fuckers and cunts. This video was made because Chris the fucking Lego brick the fucking Temuers Wally decided to bring me into something that had nothing to do with me. Bricky onto panels in a row. You kept going at Michelle for bringing this to YouTube. It was Babs who brought this onto YouTube. Bricky, you walking sack of piss. So Bricky, I've got it all, so let's see what happened.
Because no one accused you, no one suspected you.
Son. Hope you're getting all this Beyonce, because I know exactly who you are as well,
It's not Beyonce's fault either. It's not Michelle's husband's fault, and it's not Beyonce's fault. This is between...
Oh, my life.
Who was that?
You don't even have a fucking...
Who's with that voice, then?
Now we will see where all this was bought onto YouTube.
The cat's hungry, so he wanked the dog to feed the cat. Is that what he does?
Seriously, you've added me to the stage while you're saying he wanks the dog off Brick and then he clicked add to stage.
Sean Gregg said me fucking
Sorry about that. You abused the dog.
Axel's mum's, Ash's mum's in the chat and you're talking about wanking and dogs and cats off.
Yeah, no, she said that we're allowed to.
That's all right.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Ashley's mum said she'll send me the video proof.
Right. Well, of course, she wasn't filming it, was she?
Ash.
No. Jay Dynamo sent me.
Ash, what? Babs.
Tom Greg was filming.
Babs. Ash has been picking on his hands.
Christopher.
Hey.
Christopher.
Yep.
We need to have a little chat, don't we?
Zero cash. That's how easy it is. That's how easy it is. Okay. That's how easy it is.
It's like Chris Hansen saying, "Take a seat in the kitchen for me."
Oh, all right, Craig. I didn't see you up there. Sorry, love. It's
yeah, I did tell that, man. You did.
How are you doing? I hope you're not coming on here picking on victims again.
No,
hey,
I just
fucking leave it on.
I'm all right with him normally. In the comments and that, I'm normally signed with him positive, but I've seen him like that.
I'm sensing a bit of victimhood.
No, I know. I meant Emma Cockrell. Not unless that's who you're calling him.
Emma Cockrell, man, don't get me started, man.
Well, let me just deal with this situation with Brick. Apparently, one of my friends has betrayed one of her friends and given me a phone number that I've then given to you. And apparently, also Smile has done the same, and also he's betrayed this woman and given you a phone number. So I've sent you 1,000 messages that your wife's now got.
So that's Babs on Axel's panel bringing this to tubes, and not Michelle like Lego Brick claims many times over the two different panels. Also remember Babs' words and the fact that she's laughing. I will drop the link to the two channels used in the description below and timestamps for when it started. I will speed it up to where Babs brings it back up about Lego Brick having Michelle's phone number.
Oh, no, true.
Yeah, Craig, come on, stop being jealous of his son, will you?
So, Brick, what's all this about? What's all this about with his phone number anyway? I've got to ask you.
I wanted this to be.
Brick, who gave you Michelle C's phone number?
Who said that?
Was it me?
Who said I got given Michelle's phone number?
Michelle C says I gave you her phone number. Did I give you her phone number?
Where?
Babs Lins never told you Michelle said that. And soon Lins will jump on panel to confirm Michelle never said this.
When was this said?
This was this evening. She said it to Lindsay this evening.
How long ago?
Before I found out that you were online, when I sent you 1,000 messages. When Smiler sent you 1,000 messages at 10:03.
How long ago was it?
22:03 hours. This evening,
seems
love.
like the type of guy who's looking for pussy on YouTube.
Let's do this.
Did I give you Michelle C's phone number? Yes or no?
You never gave me Michelle C's.
Exactly. That's all I want to know, love.
You never gave me Michelle C's.
There you go. Lindsay's here as well. Lindsay, we are exonerated. Thank you very much.
You asked for it, Brick.
People, you don't really fucking recognise this, you little fucking dickheads. Bricky's done a one-trick pony. Right, okay, I'll fuck you up on multiple levels. Right, okay.
How many levels, bro?
I
Like
will-
the
We'll help
building.
you. We'll help you.
So,
Wow, Brick.
Babs, has Michelle accused you?
Yes. She said that Lindsay
How would
gave
anybody
me,
else even know this?
and also she's also accused Smiler of giving
Why would
your-
anybody know this, right? Unless Michelle has said something.
exactly. Now, I don't have a phone number, nor have I been
Right,
passed her phone number,
gives-
nor have I
that
given it
gives
to Brick, and
me
nor has Brick
something.
asked for it.
That
Bricky
gives
on the
me
Chris-
pole,
something,
man.
right? Okay, right. So now,
Chris, how did you have a phone number to text her? Because she sent the screenshots of you texting her around as well.
Bricky on the pole.
Babs, you know me, love. Babs, sis, come on. You know me.
I couldn't care less how you got it, my love, as long as it's not from me.
I have ways and means of doing shit outside of this corner of YouTube.
He has hackers. He has hackers.
The first I knew about it, love, was this evening when I was, me and Lindsay were accused, Lindsay and Smiley were accused.
Now I will skip forward to where Linz clears up what was said in the voice note from Michelle. This was spoke about on 2 different panels, and this is only the first panel, so to save me some time on laptop I've skipped forward. But I will link the channels and the timestamps in the video description for people to go view for themselves if they like.
It's not because
Yeah,
she's
but
involved me,
not when I'm getting
Lindsay,
no.
Smiler.
Yeah, but Chris, you know
Smile
what?
to
When I'm
reception,
getting
please.
messages from her saying, oh my God, how the hell did Chris get my number? There's only 5 people know her number, and I happen to be one of the 5. You fucking better believe that I'm making sure. No, she
Are
didn't
you
say that.
asleep,
Lindsay,
Bricky, man?
look, I'll guarantee you, right, I'll say this right now. You and Babs never,
Excuse me a second.
ever gave me Michelle's number. What I will say, right, is people need to be more aware of the information they're putting out on YouTube and social media platforms because
Oh,
Bricky
now you're the arbiter of
Yeah.
YouTube.
I
I'm
just
not
wanted to
even
clarify that
specky,
she didn't
spacky
say that
bastard.
Babs gave you the number. She
I
just
can
when she was
fuck-
get
I
panicking
can
because you
fuck
got a
these
number,
up
and then
now.
she wondered.
Listen, I can find out
Chris-
your
Just,
IP
ju-
address,
Just
your
do no
phone
comment,
number,
Brick.
your fucking history.
No, that's all right. I just want to make sure that
Find
she
all you
knows
want
that I
about my
didn't give
history,
you.
bro.
I don't give
You'll
Chris.
come up
Whoever
like
gave you it,
empty-handed,
that's
bro.
Now, I had a
listen.
conversation with Michelle about half an hour, 45 minutes ago, and
Yep.
already it's got out online.
Yep.
Already, yeah.
Yeah, because
So
as soon as
she let us
she found out that you'd
So
a number,
she
she
let
was
us out.
obviously wanting. Yeah, she of course.
I told her I wouldn't tell anybody, and I still won't. I won't, right? But I
What do
mean,
you mean? What wouldn't tell Andy what?
I wouldn't tell anybody where I got a number from.
Yeah, but she wants to know where you got it.
But why are you
Weren't
telling
you
that
told?
now?
She's
You wouldn't have
not gonna
said
find out.
anything,
Whoa,
man.
whoa, whoa,
See, I wouldn't
whoa,
say
whoa,
anything.
Craig,
I was in
Craig.
your Nah,
I
but I'm
ain't
just
gonna tell. I ain't
It's
analysing,
not
gonna
to
man.
do
tell
with
her.
you, Craig. It's not to do with you. Listen, it
All
doesn't involve
right,
me.
I ain't gonna tell
man.
her.
And it doesn't
Fucking
involve me
hell.
because
Just,
I don't want
cross
to be
your legs
accused of
into
giving
the
you her number when I
skeleton
didn't.
grave, man.
So I'm just clarifying that she didn't say that me or Babs gave you the number. She just said to me, what the fuck? How the fuck did Chris get my number? Does that mean Babs has got my number? And obviously I was thinking, oh fuck, she must think I've gave Babs your number. To which
Yeah,
we
right.
clarified that I didn't give Babs her number.
So can
And I don't speak
just
to you
can I
offline,
just
Chris.
say right now?
So there you go. Linz confirmed Michelle never said to her that Babs has her number.
Now, can I just
Just
say
in case
right
anybody
now,
thinks I
right?
do.
Okay,
I don't.
and I'll do this right now, right? On my children's eyesight, right? Okay, Babs or Lindsay
Fuck it,
did
I'll
not
cut.
give me your number, Michelle. But now I know you've got loose lips, son. I know you got loose lips, right? Okay.
So Michelle has loose lips because she wanted to clarify with 2 people if the last 3 digits from a phone number was yours, as she just had a random text from a number she doesn't know saying it's you. You are fucking retarded, you drunken sack of piss, Bricky.
You got loose lips, Michelle, right? And I know
But
so
Chris,
much.
you can understand why, because
so much more about you, love. Right?
How-
You need to keep your fucking mouth shut, love. You're a little snitch. Right?
Lego brick. The snitch was Babs for bringing this on to YouTube. Michelle has never spoken about this on YouTube on a panel or chat before this video was made.
Is she? How is she? Talk to me.
Fucking
How is
hell,
she?
Chris. Fucking
But
hell.
because
She's
how
pissed
can she
off.
be a
My name
wait a
is
minute, wait a minute. How can she
Lindsay.
be a
I'd
snitch?
tell her to keep her mouth shut and I wouldn't say anything.
Hello.
She's the one
Fucking
that
hell,
said
Craig.
something.
Yeah, Banner, that's not a secret that I talked to Michelle. That's
Oh my
correct.
life, really, you know what I love about you people? You underestimate Bricky. You really do. And I
Well,
love
that
you. I love you too.
Ah, you
Chris,
missed
Chris,
it, Craig.
as long as, Chris,
Because I'm a
as long as
big,
you've confirmed that me
specky,
and Babs
Jody
didn't have anything to
bastard
do with it,
that
that's fine.
knows nothing, knows how to do
I'm just,
nothing.
that's all. I just want that.
I could find you bastards. if
So,
I wanted.
Chris, can you not understand why she was saying it? But because she's wanting to know how you got her number, and she's gone through the 5 people who have got her number. That's why. And obviously, if I'm one of them, I'm thinking, fuck off. I don't even talk to you offline, Chris. Well, then that's even more bamboozling.
I have my means and ways of doing shit, right? Okay, and not even Babs knows what I do behind closed doors, right? And
That
Babs
don't
is
sound very good, bro, man.
Babs is genuinely
sounds
the
very-
closest person to me. Babs doesn't even know how I found my number. And I wouldn't even tell Babs. And Michelle, I still won't disclose this information. You know why? Because I'm a good person. I am not a grass.
You claim to be a good person. You just outed yourself as someone and looks into people on YouTube for no actual real reason, you deviant fucker. At the start of this video, I have you clipped saying you know all about me as well. What kind of good person acts like that, you drunk sack of piss?
You obviously are, Michelle. Obviously are, right?
How does that make her a grass? How does it make her a grass by telling us that?
Why did she tell people I had her number?
Because she wanted to know who gave you it.
Exactly, Linz. That doesn't make Michelle a grass wanting to know how you got her number, and only way you could have got her number is from one of the 5 or 6 people on tubes with that number. Now here's a voice note from Michelle on about her phone number.
I don't get how they got it. This isn't my phone. This phone is contracted to my mum. She got it for me after my phone got took in Wales. The phone is contracted to her address, and her Sky.
Well, but that was between me and her.
Well, no, really, because if somebody's gave you it and it's somebody who
why
she
is
trusts.
it now become public
Right, I'm back, Lindsay.
information?
Just
Listen, Lego Brick, it became public information because earlier Babs brought this onto YouTube. Babs is the grass if we use your own logic for Michelle being a grass. Babs mentioned this on YouTube, not Michelle. It wasn't ever mentioned on a panel or chat before Babs mentioned it earlier on this panel, so that makes Babs the grass for bringing this to a public platform, you brain-dead sack of piss.
do me a favour, go listen to the WhatsApp I sent you.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
Brick.
Right.
Listen, you're just get to the fucking point, right? Listen, who give you the number?
I'm not telling you.
Right, fine, no problem.
Yeah,
Was it me or was it Smiler?
No, it wasn't any years.
That's all that matters. Right, do me a favour. Be ready for when that comes up, because Smiler's getting a whole heap of shite and Lindsay's got a whole heap of shite over this. There's nothing to do with us. We couldn't care less where you got the number
Right,
from. It's irrelevant.
It wasn't
It's none of
you,
our business.
It wasn't Lindsay and it wasn't Smiler.
Excellent. That's all that
No,
matters.
you're missing
Wasn't
the
any of us
point.
three
Brick
good?
spoke to her and told her not to mention anything, and she has, so he's saying she's compromised, and I agree with him.
So let's address the pinned comment. Before Brooke and Michelle talked on a phone call, Michelle received a text from a random number she doesn't know that's claiming to be Lego Brick. So Michelle has asked Smiler and Linz if they know Lego Brick's number, and does these 3 digits match the end of Bricky's number? Then when it was confirmed it's Lego Brick's number, Michelle phones the number back to speak to Brick. So explain how she's compromised anything.
You really underestimate Bricky.
I never underestimate you. I know for a fact that you've not asked me for fuck all.
I do not need your input to find shit. This is very easy.
Are you talking to me like that? Back up, brother, and think about what you're saying. I'm asking you to clarify that I did not give
didn't
you
give me
Michelle
this.
C's fucking
Sis,
number. That
you-
Smiler
Babs,
did not give you Michelle C's number. And that
Babs, my
Lindsay
sis,
didn't
my
give you
darling
Michelle C's
sister,
number.
I'm a
Then we're out of the
fucking mother.
picture.
Like, you never gave
I
me
couldn't
that
care less
fucking
about
number.
Michelle C or her fucking
Lindsay,
phone
you
number.
never gave me that number. Smiler, you never gave me that number. Right?
That's it. That's all I
found
want to know.
that number,
That's fine.
Look at just think, picture this, right? Picture this. Usual suspects. Right, okay?
Doesn't
when
matter. It's none
Kaiser
of our
Soze
business.
walks
We're not
onto that
involved.
room,
Brilliant
right,
We're
film,
not
man.
interested.
Brilliant film.
It's none of our business. You do what you want to do, Brick. We don't tell you what to
Michelle,
do.
you have just
Michelle C's caused this, not
played your
us.
cards, Michelle. You've just played your cards.
Michelle, exactly. Michelle C caused all of this shit. Michelle C wants to back off interfering in our fucking friendships. None of us have done anything. You got a problem with Chris, you talk to Chris. You don't go talking to every other bastard that you give your phone number to. And you certainly don't fucking accuse me of having your phone number. I'm not interested in your phone number. You're washed up and you're as bad as fucking UK Lazy with all your horrible live you did last night. Keep me out of your business. Just like I told Jimmy over Emma Cocklips, keep me out of your business. And what do? You bring me right in.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, Chris, is she didn't say that you or
You're right,
Chris. She
Axel.
just said to me, "Oh my God, Chris has got her number,"
Yeah, I'm good.
and then she said, "Oh my God, does that mean Babs has got my number?" And I thought then,
Babs, this is proof you was on panel when Linz said for a second time, Chris has got my number. Does that mean Babs has my number? So there's no more confusion about you claiming Michelle said you have her number. You say Michelle is no different to UK Crazy after this. So does that mean Lego Brick is the same after has outed himself into looking into Michelle and to looking into me? You brought all this onto YouTube, Babs. Nobody else did.
and that means
So she's either
thinking,
saying that, yeah,
I
she-
must have
Lindsay,
gave you. I think she's assuming that I must maybe.
Of course she assumes that. Of course she
That's what I
assumes
thought.
that.
So obviously I was like, no, we need to get to the bottom of this. 'Cause I'm not getting accused of giving her number out.
Nor
when I
should you
was-
get accused either.
And she said only 5 people had her number.
And
then-
nor should Brick be accused.
Yeah, but he's got it. Somebody's given it.
Emma Cocklips. Emma.
Now for round 2 on a different panel later that night. On this panel, Smiler, Babs, and Lego Brick talk about Lego Brick contacting Michelle via her phone number when she has never gave it him. On the last panel, Bricky was on panel when Babs was the first person to bring this onto YouTube, and not Michelle. Michelle has never spoken about this on a panel or in a chat on YouTube before this video was made. If it wasn't clear enough earlier in this video what's happened off YouTube, I will make it clear once again. Michelle received a text from a number she doesn't know, and the text said it's Bricky. So before Michelle phoned this random number back, she asked Smiler if the 3 digits she gave him matched Bricky's last 3 digits to his phone number, and at the same time she also asked Linz the same thing and said how's Bricky got my number, and does. That mean Babs has it as well. Once it was confirmed it was actually Bricky that sent the random text, Michelle then phoned Bricky to see what he was contacting her for. It's really that simple to understand what's happened. Let's see how this plays out.
It's Chris the fucking Brick. Is it Chris the Brick though? Is it Chris the Brick? Bright light, bright light.
It's not me. It's
Fuck now, Chris.
It's Crinkle.
Well, what happened to the fucking phone? I'll ring you back in 5. I haven't fucking seen you all night. You've been on fucking Axel's panel, haven't you? Oi, oi, Arcash.
Yeah, I never said 5 what? 5 days, hours, weeks, months.
I know, that's exactly, yeah. I'll phone you back in 5. Gone.
Yeah, I'm not allowed the phone, Spider. I'm not allowed the phone no more. You know that.
Not allowed the phone.
Well, she likes to play on TikTok. So.
Have you had your fingers chopped off? Why haven't you gone out and bought a man of your caliber, all that fucking money you're raking in? Why haven't you gone out and bought a new phone?
Why do I need a phone?
And why weren't you on Chris's earlier?
Because that's lab. That's a lab.
It wasn't the fucking competition, was it not?
Oh, wait, Chris does a lot of multiple streams. He's doing the lab at the moment, which is basically him playing with resin, right? And doing shit that I really don't understand.
Oh, get on. What's he making? I used to play with resin.
I don't know, but I had some fun on axles before. I mean, they left me alone with someone. They left me alone with somebody. That wasn't gonna go well for them.
Did we solve the Michelle C phone number passive? Oh, no, we haven't solved it yet. It hasn't been solved. Hey up, Gregory.
Yeah, where was this come from? Because I never tell anybody that I had Michelle C's number. So she's obviously the one telling people that I've got her number.
She was confused.com because obviously you sent her a message.
Yeah, but she's doing this online, and I told her.
Let's stop it there for a second. You said she's doing this online. At no point is Michelle talked about or brought this up on YouTube in a chat or on a panel. You was on panel when this was first brought online by Babs on Axel's panel.
I told her, but I won't tell anybody. But obviously she has. So,
but I think she panicked a bit because she didn't know whether it was you or whether it was somebody else.
I spoke to that woman for about 15 minutes.
No. Prior to you speaking, because me and you were on the phone, because I messaged you.
If it's unclear, Smiler is confirming that Michelle didn't know if that was you or not who texted her. Why would she believe it's you when she has never given you her number? Never said it's okay to anybody they can pass on her number to you. She got a text from a number she has never seen before saying it's Bricky. So she wanted to confirm it's you before speaking to you on the phone. Nothing more, nothing less.
But you never gave me her number, Spider.
I know I never give you a number. I wouldn't pass out anybody's number unless you told me to pass out a number.
I mean, I've said this. What gets me, what really gets me, right, is the fact that I said, right, Michelle, let's just leave it at that, right, okay? Now, she's asking people online, putting this out on YouTube, right?
Put it out on YouTube, where?
I will say it again. She asked Lenz and Smiler if they can confirm it's you before you both have a conversation on a phone call. And she's never put it on YouTube, you drunk sack of piss. You was on panel when Babs was the first person put it out on YouTube.
Well, how do you all know about it?
Well, I guess, because...
Well, I never tell anybody about it. I never tell fucking nobody about it. I'm a man of my word, right? So, Michelle, have you been going around telling people as soon as we ended that phone call that Bricky's got your number?
No.
So then why? So then why does everybody know about it?
Because I'm guessing what happened is that you messaged her, or let's say in the beginning, somebody messaged claiming to be you. Yeah?
Right.
Right?
Which was me.
So I got asked, did I share your number, share her number with you?
Michelle has my number.
But she didn't know that was your number when she got the random text saying it's Bricky.
So I wasn't hiding anything. She has my number. So what, is Michelle doubting me?
Hey?
Is Michelle... I rung Michelle and messaged her off my number.
Now that's a lie, Bricky. You text Michelle, and when she confirmed it was you, she phoned the number. You never phoned her, you only text Michelle, and she didn't know then it was you because she's never had your number or told anybody to pass her number on to you.
I didn't hide
Yeah,
it.
that was tonight.
Yeah, that was like literally like I had a conversation with a woman, and I wouldn't even be saying this now unless it had been brought up on YouTube. So I'd like Michelle.
I didn't bring it up on YouTube.
I'd love.
Who brought it up on YouTube?
Well, everybody apart from me.
You say everybody apart from you. That's bullshit. Babs bought this up on YouTube. Not Michelle. Not Linz. Not Smiler. Babs did.
Like who? Because I never brought it up
I'd
on
love
YouTube.
Michelle to jump up here. I'd love Michelle to jump up here and tell me exactly what went on. Because I had a conversation with her. Right?
Well, I had last 3 digits of a phone number, so I messaged you saying, "Is this your fucking number?" And then I rang you because you never replied.
Listen, Smiler, just tell everybody, right? Just tell everybody how I got your location.
My location? You haven't got my location?
Yeah, I did. I found it out in a hop.
Oh, you still haven't got my location.
Yeah, Smiler, I got your location within 5
You
minutes.
ain't got my location.
Yes, Smiler, I did. This is why he's all fuck up. He's all think brick. He's a little spacker.
Incorrect, I don't think it. After this shit show onto separate panels, it's confirmed you are a spacker.
A little specky Geordie spacker that knows fuck all, right? And look at all bit think like that, right? Okay.
Text me my location right now. Text me it.
Michelle love. Why did you go and tell people about this? I thought this was you were meant to have tight lips, right?
Well, somebody's obviously shared her number, so she's a bit concerned about it because there's only about 6 people that got her number.
With her.
It was the same as when Gypsy Dave's number was shared. Right, but so Gypsy Dave's number was shared, I haven't got that number that Gypsy Dave was shared, so I was in the clear.
I found that phone number.
So you found a phone number that's not even registered in Michelle's name or at her address and worked out it was Michelle's number. Bullshit, you lying sack of piss.
Right, me. I found it. Nobody gave it to me. But I rung Michelle up and I told her who it was.
And still telling lies. You text Michelle and she didn't know who it was as it was a random number. She phoned you once Smiler confirmed to Michelle it was your phone number. So keep telling the lies, you spastic cunt.
I even left my phone number with her. Michelle has that number. Right? I'm not going to put Michelle's number all over.
It wasn't Kenzie. It wasn't Kenzie. Kenzie said it wasn't hers. It wasn't Bab.
Listen, it was me. I found it out by myself, man. For fuck's sake, he's not getting this. You think I'm fucking stupid, dickheads? Right?
Who are you calling a dickhead?
You.
Why are you calling me a dickhead?
Well, wait, so do you think I couldn't find out that number myself? Look at all the information that these have put all over the internet, Smiler. Right? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this shit out. Like come on, please, bruv. Like, you've got to back me up on this. There's not much you need to find out a little bit about somebody. So I've just done my due diligence, right? Okay. And I literally had the best interest in Michelle's interest at heart. Try to speak to her, try to tell her that, like this, Michelle, you're better than this, love. These people just want to take you down. Shit, blah, blah, blah. Now she's run away from this conversation And she's been more worried about how I have got her number. Like, you're just lucky I'm the one that's able to find your number out.
I find it very hard to believe you found Michelle's number when it's not in her name, or Paul's name, or at their address. You are actually turning into Hobo Joe, you fucking lying sack of piss.
I could do this to most of you. Like, seriously, do you honestly think is that fucking secure? It's so easy to do, man. So fucking easy to do. Like, now I know you're a little... Now, Michelle. Now, Michelle. I'm thinking you're a bit of the grass. So you have my phone number, love. You got my phone number. I tell you what, love. You go and put that phone number out there, right? Okay. Go and do that. Because you've already told people I've got your phone number. I ain't going to put your phone number, but you go and put that phone number out there. Right? And you watch what I'll do to you. Right? I trusted you. I thought I could trust you. Did. Now, obviously, going back on YouTube and telling people on YouTube that
The fucking state of you right now.
Bricky's got your number. Like, it's not gonna get.
It wasn't on YouTube, Chris. It wasn't on YouTube. It was text
So why
message,
is
I
that?
believe.
Why am I only being told about this off people on YouTube?
You was sat on Axel's panel and Babs joined the panel and told you, and between the both of you it's been twisted into something it's not. Even after Lynn said Michelle never said Babs has her number like Babs was on panel. But Babs still says later in this video that Michelle has been saying she has it. You and Babs have made this look a certain way, and you have both failed miserably.
Well, I think because everybody on YouTube. Because everybody's on YouTube, I'm guessing.
But nobody else would have known apart from Michelle. And if Michelle hasn't told anybody, nobody else would know.
Yeah, Blobby has it. Somebody gave it to Blobby ages ago, didn't they? But is that the same number? I don't know whether that's the same number.
Nobody gave me that number.
There is actually two different numbers for me. There's one that Bobby had, which is no longer in use because that phone was in Wales for the last 18 months. And then there's the new one that I use now, which is the one, obviously, that my mum has got me. Two completely different numbers. And people who know me out there will know that this is true. All of a sudden, I had to give them the new number, this one, which is completely different, ends in completely different 3 numbers.
I got that number myself.
Babs, because I think at first she thought somebody was pranking her.
But why go on YouTube and tell people, Michelle?
She didn't go on YouTube. She didn't go on YouTube.
Right, so then why do you know about it, dickhead? Why does all these other people know about it?
Because I got a message saying, did you share my number?
So she did tell you.
She asked me whether I shared her number, and I said, no, I haven't shared your number with anybody.
No, Smiler, you never shared her number with me, bruv. Fact. Right? Fact.
I didn't even fucking share your number when you told me to share your fucking number.
I know that, Smiler. So this is what I'm saying here. Michelle has my number. I rung her off my number.
I will say it again. You text her even though she didn't have your number then. You didn't ring her, she rang you when Smiler confirmed for Michelle that the 3 digits match the last 3 digits to your number.
I didn't hide nothing. But the fact, that's just going around.
Oh, Michelle had your number previously.
No, Michelle hasn't had my number. No.
So when you messaged her earlier on, she didn't know whether it was you or whether it was a prank.
I tell her it was Bricky.
Yeah, but I could fucking be tell somebody I'm fucking
Yeah,
Timbuktu,
then
couldn't
she
I?
rung us. Then she rung us.
But you said you phoned her, and now you just said she phoned you. If you are going to lie, at least remember the lie you said only a couple of seconds ago.
Yeah, which is when you jumped off the phone call to me.
Then she rung us, and I spoke to her. So there was no secret at all. So this is what I'm saying. Like, there's certain people. Like you can now, Michelle, you still have my number, love. You still have my number, right, okay? Now, I never meant any malice intent to you whatsoever, love. Never, ever, ever. You must be the one with the paranoia, right? Paranoia, okay? Just remember, Bricky's not as stupid as he makes out to be.
You have shown how stupid you are a lot in this video, Lego Brick. But carry on talking more shit, as you are just exposing yourself more and more.
I'm not as thick as I fucking make out to be, right? I rung you and contacted you.
You are 100% a thick cunt because you told us you phoned her, then said she phoned you, and now saying you phoned her. You are that fucking stupid you keep forgetting what you have said.
Out of genuine concern, love, for what you are doing, right? Involving yourself with certain people that you're better than, right?
I ain't got a fucking clue what you're talking about now.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, man, I really don't give a fucking shit, honestly. Like, let's get Michelle up here and let's think what she got to say about it. What's her and her gadget got to fucking say about it? I've got that phone number. I've got that details. I've got everything. Do you think I'm giving it out to nobody?
That's a very creepy thing to admit to, Lego Brick.
No, I will not be. Right? What you worried about? Does she think I'm a grass or a snitch? Well, then, that's what I want to grill her about, right? How fucking dare you, Michelle?
Chris, don't shout over me. Don't shout over me, Chris, right? I believe what she's worried about is that she thinks that somebody shared her number with you.
Right.
So that's what I'm presuming, because obviously she messaged people saying, have you shared my number?
Do you realise your phone number?
And now you're taking it all out of proportion.
Michelle, your phone number's already out there, love. Right? You've already done too much, right? Like, I mean, come on, it doesn't take much for a hacker to find out shit, right? When you've divulged stuff. Michelle, I got in touch with you out of genuine concern and interest. Now what you're doing is you're making it look like Bricky. Michelle, watch how much of a cunt I can be, right? I want an apology from you now, Michelle, because you have let I tell you I wouldn't tell anybody, right? You're the one that's went and tell everyone, Michelle. Loose lips sink ships.
You should take your own advice, Lego Brick. It's not clever to come online drunk as a cunt and admit to looking for Michelle info and details and then later claiming to have looked into me. That's very stalker-like, you thick cunt, but it gets worse when later in this video you make threats towards Michelle.
You dirty little fucking slag, what you are, Michelle. Dirty
little
slag.
Oh, Chris. You can't be doing that.
I just did it. Just did it.
But how? If
so what you bringing? Why is she bringing this on YouTube? Why is she putting this on YouTube?
Right,
why is she putting this on YouTube?
She didn't bring on YouTube.
Correct, Smiler. Michelle didn't bring this onto YouTube. Babs bought this onto YouTube, Lego Brick. You was sat on the panel when Babs did it, you thick cunt. And that reaction calling Michelle a dirty little slag because all she did was try and confirm the number that text her was you is crazy, you sack of piss.
Well, how do you know about it?
Who put it on YouTube?
Why is it getting talked about on YouTube?
Well, who was talking about it?
Well, you, Babs
No, you're
mentioned it
talking.
before.
You're talking to
Babs
me about
mentioned
it.
it
You're
before.
talking to me about it now, right?
You
This
brought
is
it
the.
up. You brought it up.
No, I didn't. You started talking about it.
I never brought it up. I told you brought it up.
Oh, Chris, fuck's sake, man. Go back to the fucking beginning of the fucking live stream and listen to yourself. I never
I
fucking
came on
brought
here
it
and I said,
up.
I've got Michelle's number. I found it. But is that what I said?
Hey?
Well, how did this whole conversation start about Michelle having...
You come on and started talking the conversation about it.
Nope. Go back and listen to me.
Yeah. You go back and listen to it.
Well, you do the same.
You started talking about it. I said
Mate,
you
I
haven't
put my
phoned.
hand
I
on
said
my
you
heart
haven't
and I
phoned me
told-
back.
I put my hand on my heart and I told Michelle.
Radio
divulge.
Radio Brab said this isn't Brick's fault. I talked about it. So Babs talked about it on YouTube.
So Lego Brick knows Babs talked about it on YouTube and not Michelle. I wonder if he will still keep saying Michelle bought it on YouTube.
So there you go. So how did she find out about it?
Why?
How did she find out about it? I never told Babs.
Because I wanted to confirm whether the last 3 digits I received, whether they were your last 3 digits.
Can we confirm Bricky never told anybody about the conversation?
I'll tell you how I
between
found
me and
out.
Michelle?
Smiler and Lindsay told me that Lindsay told me I'd been accused, and I asked Smiler why he wanted to know the last 3 digits, if these corresponded to your number. He didn't ask me your number. He said, did these correspond to Brick? Lindsay asked me exactly the same question, so I asked them both, why do you both want to know? And they both told me the same, because Michelle C has got concerns. She's being contacted by Brick and she wants to know who gave the number. And Lindsay said, Michelle C seems to think that you've got her number and asked me if I'd given it out. And Smiler said, she's asking me if I've given her number out. That's how I brought it up, Smiler, not Brick. I brought it up. And Michelle C wants us to do it in private. I'm not going to do it in private. We are not doing anything in private when it concerns all of us off YouTube. We're not friends in real life, as in I can't pop around your house. Therefore, we're not playing them games with Michelle C. She's shit stirring and it's caused all of this upset. For what? Did Chris say anything offensive? Did you send a picture of your dick? Did you call her an old fucking tart or whatever?
No, not at all.
Right, so what's she doing this for then? She sent a screenshot of your conversations, exactly identical to both people. I know both people are telling me the truth. So what's she doing? She's trying to shit stir between all of us.
Babslins told you on Axel's panel that Michelle never said you have her number, but you put that out so the shit stirring is from you, and Bricky has backtracked loads about who phoned who first, so he doing it as well.
Yeah, well then...
It's not going to work, is it?
I really don't know, but I mean, let's face it. Michelle, I never said anything bad to you, love, did I?
Did she ask you where you got a number from?
She did.
So what's she asking all of us for?
I told her where I got her
No,
number.
she asked way before Chris went on the phone to her.
Hang on, when Chris, when you text her or whatever you did she say to you, have you got my number, or did she converse with you, or what's gone on?
She asked us, and it was between my first message to her and the phone call was about 15 minutes. So there was.
But prior to that, I phoned you, didn't I? I phoned you, and then you jumped off the phone call to answer the phone.
There was about 15 minutes between me messaging her and speaking to her, because she
Did I phone you, Chris?
She rang me.
She's asked Brick.
Was I on the phone to you? Yeah. Did I not message you and ask you if those last 3 digits are your number? And then I rang you because you haven't replied to me. And then while we were having a conversation, you jumped off to answer the phone, didn't you?
You weren't even anywhere in this conversation.
You can see why this has gone the way it has when Bricky is that fucking drunk has not even aware of what has being asked.
I have got nothing to hide whatsoever. Apart from, look at now.
Let's just answer the question that I just posed you.
Which was what?
Did I message you, ask you about 3 digits, and then you hadn't replied to me, so I rang you. While I was on the telephone to you, you then jumped off to answer the telephone call.
I haven't seen that message.
And I know that's right, because I
Michelle
spoke to Chris's
directly.
wife. Brick, can I just interject here? I think what's happened here is Brick's messaged Michelle. Michelle said to Brick, where have you got my number? In the meantime, she's also involved you and Lindsay and mentioned me, which then involves 3 of us. It's none of my business. I've not got Michelle's number. I don't want a number. I wouldn't pass a number on.
The wife to speak, man, Babs. The wife even spoke. Right?
What's up with Michelle? What's she shit stirring for, Brick?
Babs, you say what is she shit stirring for, Brick? Michelle hasn't done any shit stirring. Maybe if you two listen to what Linz and Smiler have been saying to you, then you would understand what's actually happened. All Michelle did was try and confirm a text she got was from Brick and say to one of them, have you gave Bricky my number? Keyword have. Not why did you give my number out? And she said, does that mean Babs has it? Keyword does. She didn't say why does Babs have it or say Babs got my number. Nothing more, nothing less. Maybe open your fucking ears more and actually listen to what's being said, and you wouldn't get shit wrong.
I think she was more concerned because her number had been given out, or whether somebody had got her number.
I'm more concerned in accusing you and accusing me.
I got her number.
Right, so what's she accusing me, you, and Lindsay for if Chris has told her where he's got a number, which is none of our business? None of this is any of our business, and Michelle's made it our business.
Oh my life.
That was prior. That was prior to Michelle phoning it back.
All right now, if I wanted to, seriously.
Right.
What does Michelle think she is?
Incoming facts, Babs.
Okay. Michelle thinks she's I don't know what she thinks. She thinks she's so in demand that people are going to share a number that she's giving a number to. Well, if you don't trust people, don't give me a number. That's the easiest way.
Michelle, look, love, I ain't giving your number out to nobody, pet, right? I promise.
And he's never asked me for it.
I promise you that, right? I'm not, right? But now I know that you're a blabbermouth, right? A motormouth, right? I believe that you and UK Hussy belong in the same bracket.
The actual blabbermouth in this was Babs. She bought something offline between a few people onto YouTube for everyone and anyone to know.
Right? Both of you are as bad as each other. Seriously? You've got my number, Michelle. Do what you fucking dare with it, love. Go on. Do it. Right? I never threatened you.
Chris. I don't believe there's any malice in it, right?
So then
I believe, Chris, hang on, let me finish. Yeah. Let me finish, right? I believe, yeah, that when she received a message from you, yeah, she didn't know whether it was you, yeah? So then asked a few people, did you share my number with Chris? Hang on, Chris.
My phone number. So she shared my phone number. So she shared
last three digits.
Last three digits.
Yeah.
Of your wife.
Not your number. Last 3 digits.
Your wife's.
Last 3 digits. Last 3 digits.
Lego Brick, you don't even listen to what's being said to you, you drunken sack of piss.
Chris. Last 3 digits, Chris.
Fuck you, Michelle.
No number.
Give my phone number out to people. Give them my
last
phone
3 digits.
Yeah,
last 3 digits, Chris.
Yeah,
you're going on one. You're going on one without fucking actually opening your ears and listening.
No, it's
Chris.
not Brick's fault. This isn't Brick's fault. Brick didn't involve.
Yeah, but I'm telling him though, Babs, and he ain't fucking listening.
No, what he's hearing is that he's spoken to somebody who's questioned him, and then he's hearing that person's then involved you, Lindsay, and me.
What are you even on about, Babs? He hadn't even spoken to Michelle when she asked Smiler and Linz if they have given Bricky her number. At this point, the only thing that's happened is Michelle got a text from a random number saying it's Bricky. It wasn't confirmed yet it was Bricky. Try actually listening to what's been said. Because Lenz already said this to you earlier, Babs.
She couldn't have picked anyone fucking worse than involving me, could she, Brick?
No, what's happened is, yeah.
Smiler, bear in mind we're dealing with Jimmy, and Jimmy's underhand behaviour. It's really difficult for us at the moment to deal with people constantly going behind our fucking backs. Now, Brick isn't malicious. He's said his name. He said it's Brick on the messages. Because he's gone from a different number, it's because of his fucking phone SIM, I would presume. Now,
She's got
why
his
she
phone
say
number,
why
Babs.
she
She's got the wife's phone number. The wife's
Yes,
phone
right.
number.
So why is she involving Smiler? This isn't the question for you, Brick. This is a rhetorical question. Why is she involving Smiler? You said she basically accused you. She basically accused Lindsay, and she basically accused me. Now, I've either got her number from Smiler or Lindsay and given it to you. That's what she's fucking saying. Well, she can fuck off. If she don't come on this panel and address this, then we can all we can put it down to is more clout chasing. What does she want to do? Does she want some other people to be against her so that UK lady goes at us instead of her, or what? What's going on here, Michelle?
You just proved right there you have not listened to a word that Linz and Smiler has said. Linz confirmed on Axel's panel while you was on panel that Michelle didn't accuse you of having her number or giving it out. Smiler has already said Michelle didn't have Brick's number and wanted it confirmed the random number that text her had the same last 3 digits as Brick's number.
Want some more views on the channel, Michelle?
I don't know what she wants. What does she want? Because I have no interest in anybody's phone number, nor passing it on.
I tried to give you a heads up. Try to give you a bit of an opinion, right? Because, like, I really genuinely did like Michelle. I did, right? I thought a lot of her, right? And I even said, Babs, right? Even said, like, you and Babs are clashing, right? And there's no reason for you to do it, right? At all. And it's like, I'm thinking, do these people think I'm that fucking stupid that I can't figure shit out for myself? I don't need Babs, Smiler, or Lindsay, or whoever it is to give me your phone number. I can find this shit out myself. And I've done that.
It's not the point. It says very little about you, Smiler, me, and Lindsay. I don't like that. I don't like that one little bit.
Babs, yeah, but when Gypsy Dave's number was shared out, Dave was concerned because somebody had shared his number.
Right,
so Dave asked me, did I share the number? And I went,
did Dave ask you if I'd shared his number?
No. That's irrelevant, Babs. Not sure why you asked it, because Michelle never asked Smiler if anyone else shared her number, and she didn't ask Linz if anyone else shared her number. So not sure what point you are trying to make asking that.
Oh.
Well, why not?
I said,
you just bitched Michelle had no right involving you, Smiler, or Linz, because it's nothing to do with you three about Bricky sending her a text, and now you ask Smiler, did Dave ask you if I gave you his number, and when Smiler said no, you said, why not, I have his number. Do you not see your double standards?
I said, which number is it? So he said, and I went, hang on a minute. He said the last 3 digits. I went, hang on a minute. I said, check your phone. I said, I haven't got that fucking phone number. I messaged on this number. And he went, so you're out of the frame then.
So Babs says, you know what I mean?
Yes,
you
love.
fell out. I mean, you fell out big style.
Well, you fell out with me, yes.
Yeah, when I fell out with you.
Yes,
Okay.
love.
I knew about you and banter being a thing, right? Before YouTube knew it. Am I right?
Of course you did. Same as you saw my picture. Long time.
Now,
long time before anybody else I speak to.
Did I divulge?
Of course you didn't. Of course you didn't.
Right, okay. Right. So, like, I mean, it's like,
I've never not trusted you. I may have disliked you, but I've never not trusted you.
Yeah,
but then again, I've never put you in a position where you've had information that I need to trust you with. Because let's face it, I am who I am, and I look like what I look like. And if it got out there, it's not the end of the fucking world, because I've not got 7 noses, a fucking cleft palate, and a hair lip. I've not got any of those things. I'm quite normal, regular.
This is where it gets me, Babs, because I never rung Michelle up and started threatening her, telling her she needs to do this and do that, whatever.
I thought you had. I'll be honest, Chris. I'll be dead honest with you. When I got a message within a minute from 2 different people, 2 totally unconnected people on YouTube, being Lindsay and Smiler, and I thought, what the fuck? And they both asked me the same thing. Does Brick's number end in XXX? And I thought, what the fuck's going on? So I said nothing to either of them other than, why? Because I thought, oh, does it involve? And it didn't involve the people I thought it involved. In fact, I was completely shocked. And they both came back to me and they both said the same thing, exactly the same thing. I thought, hang on a minute, what's going on here? So There was no need for that. And
No need for what exactly, Babs? All Michelle did was ask to people if they gave Bricky her number and say to one of them, does that mean Babs has it? That's a question, not an accusation, for fuck's sake. And could they confirm 3 digits he gave them matches Bricky's last 3 digits before she phones him to find out why he has text her saying it's Bricky?
I just thought, oh, what the fuck's Brick said? And I couldn't work out what possibly he could have said, because I don't remember. And I'm pretty sure I've been thereabouts everywhere you've been for the past fucking 72 hours. What you said wrong? But I thought, well, I have been a little bit busy today. Could he have said? And I really did think that you'd said something out of turn. I really did, until the whole concern was over. Who passed on the number? Could it have been me? Could it have been Smiler? Could it have been Lindsay? I thought, all right, so it's not about Brick. It's about one of us fucking 3 or the other 2 people that have her number. To quote Michelle.
I think originally it was to actually find out whether anybody did share it with Chris, and is it actually Chris that's actually messaging her?
Exactly, Smiler, because at this point Michelle didn't know if it was Bricky or not who sent the text. No phone call took place till later.
That was the original concern.
Of course it was Chris that was fucking... What did you say, Brick, that would make her possibly question whether or not it was you?
That was Brick.
Yeah, but if you've got a new phone if you've got a new phone number turn up in your phone and it says, I'm Joe Blogs, yeah?
Smiler, you've got the same phone number, bruv. You've got the same phone number.
What do you mean I've got the same phone number?
Well, the last 3 digits, what she sent you.
Did she have your number before you messaged her?
Sorry, Babs.
Was she aware that that number ending XXX was your, as it goes, your missus's number? Was she aware that that was a Brick number?
I never hit it. I messaged it off it. I told that was me.
And did you say anything else in your messages that would make her think, oh, this doesn't sound like Brick?
In what way? I can't say I did, because like she rung me eventually, and I answered her, right? So
yeah, you was on the phone to me when you got a phone call. I rang you because you obviously hadn't seen the message. So I rang you. We was on the phone 47 seconds before you jumped off to answer the phone.
And that was coming from the number that was...
Sorry, I missed that. I'm back.
...allocated to Michelle.
Right. You hadn't seen my message. You hadn't seen my message. So I rang you. We was on the telephone for 47 seconds when you had a phone call and said, I'll ring you back. And you jumped off
Michelle
to answer
rang
the
you
other phone call.
Confirmed it was you. And did she message you back, Smiler, and say, sorry, I've spoke to Brick. It's not, I do apologise for thinking it was you, Smiler. And did she do that to Lindsay as well? Because as far as I'm aware, she didn't.
Yeah, I did get a message back saying that.
Oh, you got the sorry back. Oh, good. Oh, that's one of you.
She had a very good conversation with Chris.
Good. I'm really pleased for her. I'm really fucking pleased for her. Excellent. Good on you both. Fantastic. Great. Well, you made me think that number 1, my mate's a liar. Number 2, my mate's up to no good.
You make no sense, Babs. How did she make you think your mate's a liar? And how did she make you think your mate's up to no good?
Number 3, you accused me other mate. And number 4, you accused me. So guess what? I'm really glad. Yeah.
She asked them if they shared it. She never said, why did you share it? Again, listen to the words said. And even though Linz told you earlier on Axel's panel she never accused you of having her number, you still say she's accused you. You either don't listen or you're pushing a lie to fit a narrative.
Had a good conversation there, Michelle. Really pleased.
Just for you, Babs, here's what Linz said on Axel's panel.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, Chris, is she didn't say that you or
right,
Chris. She just said to me, oh my God, Chris has got her number. And then she then said, oh my God, does that mean Babs has got my number? And I thought then that means...
So she's either saying that... Yeah.
You was on panel when Linz confirmed she never accused you, Babs. So not sure why a few hours later you are still saying Michelle accused you as well. Actually listen to words used for fuck's sake.
Babs, does it not
Do you
just
know what, Brick?
reassure?
No matter what we do, there's always some cunt trying to fucking fracture the friendship. Do they not realise? I hate you that much that no one's going to make me hate you anymore. But I also have got a love for you that no one's going to fucking destroy. You've never betrayed me, mate. You've never betrayed me. Unlike some of my friends, you've never betrayed me.
And I'm not that.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
that person.
I don't think it was a case of betrayal. I think it was a case of, have you shared my number with Chris? Is this Chris actually messaging me?
She was that concerned she asked you and Lindsay at the same fucking time.
She spoke to the Smiler.
Well, if only five people, if only 5 people have got that.
Bricky, you just said she spoke to us. Smiler, she spoke to us. It's already been confirmed she never spoke to you until after it was confirmed it was you, Bricky. You and Babs have made complete idiots of yourself. It's actually embarrassing listening to you two grown as adults, and I use the term adults lightly because at this point it's questionable with the lies and misinformation you have both pushed.
Phone number. If only 5 people have got that phone number,
Then you're
how do we
one.
know?
5 people
Lindsay's
How do we
another.
know? How do we
Oh,
know
the
the others?
three.
Look here.
I don't know.
I got that phone number. Yous are really underestimating me.
I
This
don't
is what I'm
underestimate
saying.
you. I couldn't care less how you got the number. It's the fact that Michelle C has gone out of her way to actually say, how did Babs get my number? Why would she say that? I'm not asking you. This is a rhetorical question. I don't expect anybody to answer other than Michelle C. Why's Babs got my number? I ain't got your fucking number. What the fuck do I want your... She's irrelevant. What do I want her number for? Another Michelle? Another fucking Emma Cockler? Another fucking nobody to me? These people think I'm interested in having their details. I'm not bothered. What do I need her phone number for, let alone what I'm going to pass it on for?
Only you say Michelle said that. Smiler or Linz hasn't mentioned that on a panel. Are you saying one of those two told you that offline, or is it lying about what was said? My money is on you being the liar, Babs, because we just heard Linz again in the clip from Axel's panel saying she didn't accuse you.
What on earth kind of nonsense is that? I think she's got enough problems without taking on another one with me. I really do. I really fucking do.
Yeah, and all
I
I'm
don't
gonna
want
say,
anyone's
all I'm gonna
fucking
say this,
phone
all I'm
number.
gonna say this right now, right, is Michelle, you have my wife's phone number, right? Okay. You want to go and put it out on YouTube, right, and go and do shit like that, love, because I give you my word, right? This is between me and you, and nothing, not like a beef. This is me trying to actually give you a little bit of a heads up, right? But you have the wife's phone number. If you want to do an on Lewis, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, love. Believe
That's what I thought
me.
it was at first, Brick.
Believe me,
that's the
Michelle,
impression
love.
I got.
Believe me, Michelle, love. Your husband, Paul, ain't going to be able to protect you if you come after my wife, right? Okay? Like you went after UK husband.
Who's?
You gave Michelle your wife's number when you text her out the blue. She never looked for it or asked for it. You gave it out when you sent Michelle a text from a number she doesn't know. Michelle won't pass your number around, so cut the bullshit hard man talk, you sack of piss.
Going after anybody?
Well then, what?
Why
She's
you-
got
why
she's
you-
got she's got my phone number. I never divulged this. She's the one plastered it all over fucking YouTube.
Again another lie from you, Lego Brick. She's not plastered your number all over YouTube at all. She asked to people if the 3 digits she gave them matches your last 3 digits of your phone number, and that happened offline, not on YouTube. You jumped to some wild accusations with no proof at all.
Stupid fucking slag watches.
Nobody's plastered over YouTube?
Oh, shut up, you little stimp, you will you?
But who's plastered over YouTube? Who
Well, I
brought
never
it to
said anything
YouTube?
about it.
I never
I
brought
never
it to
said
fucking
a
YouTube.
raw about
You
it.
started it when you come in here.
I
She
never
didn't
said
ask
a
for the.
fucking
She didn't
thing.
ask the full. She only gave the last 3 digits of her phone number, and I was asked to confirm whether or not this was a number that belonged to you. And I knew straight away whose phone number it was. The last 3 digits in the brick collection, but there wasn't a full phone number divulged. However, the slur that it could have been me
713.
was enough to wind me up. That's the one. Yeah.
713.
How pathetic are you, Babs? The slur she put on me. All she said, does that mean, Babs, has my number now as well. All I have to say is nice try, but massive fail.
That's the one.
Yeah, well,
Same number
713 isn't my
same number
last
that
three
the
digits.
same number that his wife was getting trolled on. Can I just say by the swamp, by Anton in the swamp? So that's why Brick's wound up to fuck. If anybody that doesn't understand why Brick's so annoyed, it's because Brick's wife was harassed and had somebody ringing up pretending to be a copper, telling her all sorts, frightening her, trying to upset her on that number. So then when Brick hears that I've been contacted by 2 people off YouTube who've been contacted by someone else off YouTube, he's got every right to be concerned.
Oh, believe me,
Well, hasn't she got a right to be concerned?
Didn't have the bottle. I will burn her fucking front door.
What's she concerned about?
If she divulges my information.
Hang on, Brick Love.
I will burn her front door.
Hang on, Brick Love. What's Michelle got to be concerned about?
I will spank his little
Brick.
And what's
One sec.
Michelle going to do when I get
Chris.
dead? Nothing.
One sec,
Chris,
Chris.
I'll put you backstage in a minute.
This is beyond embarrassing now. This reaction from Lego Brick and Babs because Bricky got hold of Michelle's number and texted her, and because she didn't know the number and didn't take it as gospel it was Bricky from a text message saying it's Bricky's. So she asked Smiler and Lens offline if they can confirm it's Bricky from just saying the last 3 digits. Again, massive fail.
For fuck's sake, man.
No, Brick, let me just let Smiler give Smiler an idea of what you went through before with this phone number.
I know what he went through.
So did Michelle get 40 calls, one after the other at 2 o'clock in the morning from this phone number that is Brick's?
Nope.
No.
No.
Did she get a fake police ringing her up from this number that is Brick's?
Nope.
Well, we did from Anton's. That's why Brick's bothered, because that was the number that was shared in a private chat between Anton and some other people, and unfortunately for Brick.
So it's Michelle's fault Bricky is concerned because she asked Linz and Smiler to confirm it's him. The point you are missing is as soon as it was confirmed it's him, she phoned him. And if Bricky is that concerned about his wife's number getting that behavior you just mentioned, why is the fucking retard still using their phone to contact people he has never spoken to offline?
Anton chose to use that number and abuse it and upset Brick's wife massively. So when something like this happens again, of course, Brick and his wife will immediately go to that place where they were being harassed before. So if we seem to be overreacting, that's the only reason.
Listen,
But
Michelle,
is she not allowed to be?
Michelle, you brought this onto YouTube.
Oh, Chris.
It's already been confirmed Michelle didn't bring this onto YouTube, you fucking retarded drunken sack of piss. Babs herself in this video tells you she bought it offline onto YouTube.
Shut up a minute, for fuck's sake. On and on and on, fucking...
Watch what I do.
Michelle is allowed to ask anything she wants about a number that rings her or contacts her that she doesn't know. However, Michelle didn't just ask whose number it was. She asked how I'd got her number. And
Stop with the lies, Babs. You were sat on the panel when Linz confirmed. That was never said.
She asked you who you'd given her number to, and she asked Lindsay who she'd given her number to.
Again, more lies from you, Babs. She asked Smiler if he gave Bricky the number. She asked Linz if she gave Bricky the number. She never said to either of them, who have you given my number to? I always thought you was truthful, Babs, but this has proved you will lie when you need to.
Not just saying I'm worried about a number.
In my message, your name wasn't even mentioned.
I never said it was. I said she accused you. She accused you to you and asked who you given her number to. She asked Lindsay who she'd given her number to, and she asked how I'd got her number. She asked Lindsay how I'd got her number.
You just showed us again you will lie when you need it to be a lie.
Which, considering that only you and Lindsay I speak to offline, that has Michelle's number, unbeknown to me. Therefore, Michelle is saying that one of you has given me her number. That's what we're talking about. The same number that Brick got trolled on and Brick's wife got trolled on.
I didn't give you the answer. I didn't give you the answer. I didn't. Oh, Chris, will you fucking wind it in a minute, right? I didn't give you the answer, Babs, until you gave me the answer.
Well, I know exactly whose number it is.
No. you asked me who's asking regarding the last 3 digits. Yeah, I
did.
didn't reply
Babs
to
knows
you
who them last 3 digits belong to.
until you replied back to me, because obviously you'd received a message from somebody else.
Yeah, as soon as I got a message from somebody else, that's when I said to you, yeah, it's Brick's number. Because I thought, hang on a minute, the 2 opposing sides of YouTube here. 2 different sides of YouTube are both asking me, is this Brick's number? What's going on? And neither of you furnished me with any information other than, is this Brick's number? And the last 3, and sent me the last 3 digits.
713.
Both within about 3 minutes of each other. And I thought, hang on a minute, it's fuck all to do with me, is this what's going on? And I told you, Smiley, yeah, that's Brick's number. Because I know that Anton Lewis isn't going to contact you, or nobody involved with that side, because you're not from that side of YouTube, whereas Lindsay is from that side of YouTube. So I asked you first, because if you're asking me if this is Brick's number, then it's very unlikely to involve anyone from the swamp.
Smelly, you've got both of my phone numbers, bud. You know.
I haven't got both your phone numbers because you never give me the second phone number.
713.
I asked you.
You talked
Well,
me
you're
on
the only
WhatsApp
person on
on
YouTube who's not
713.
got Brick's wife's fucking number after what's gone on.
713.
Chris, I've only got your last 3 digits. I haven't got your full phone number.
713.
I asked you, how am I supposed to?
Is it 713?
The last 3 digits.
My number's 999.
Yeah, go.
Right. Now the phone number I've got for you.
Michelle, did I hide anything from you, love?
The phone number I've got for you.
I'll put my neck on the line, Michelle. Right?
Can I just say, Brick? Do you know what, Brick? It's not the fact of who give you Michelle's numbers irrelevant. It's the fact that it sounds like you've done something seedy, and I don't believe you have.
Only you and Bricky have made it sound like he done something seedy, Babs. And you make that accusation based on your own opinion of Bricky. And Bricky, by saying has searched for info on Michelle and later saying he knows everything about me, which implies has looked into me as swell without any valid reason. Michelle hasn't said anything to make him look seedy.
Well,
The phone number I've got for you is 795.
Tell you what, ask Michelle, if she's obviously listening in the chat, right? Ask Michelle, did I do or say anything seedy? Yeah, go on, ask her.
She said you didn't. She said she had a very pleasant phone call with you.
So why is she creating a stink then?
No, she'd already asked whether anybody shared her phone number prior to speaking to Chris on the phone.
I really do not give a fuck, right? Does Michelle think she's some fucking sort of superhero? She is a grass. She's a grass.
How she grassed anybody? How she grassed anybody?
Well, what you going around giving people my fucking last 3 digits phone number? What you doing?
I never done that. She certainly shouldn't have accused me. Why's Babs got my number? That's not has Babs got my number. That's why's Babs got my number. Well, guess.
So you do understand what words mean then, Babs? Because you was on panel with Linz when Linz said Michelle never said that, and all Michelle said was, does Babs have my number as well then? Fucking keyword is does.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, Chris, is she didn't say that you or Chris. She just said to me, "Oh my God, Chris has got her number," and then she said, "Oh my God, does that mean Babs has got my number?" And I thought then that means
so she's either saying that, yeah,
but what I'm trying to say, Chris, is she didn't say that you or Chris. She just said to me, "Oh my God, Chris has got her number," and then she said, "Oh my God, does that mean Babs has got my number?" And I thought then that means
so she's either saying that. Yeah.
You just can't stop with the lies, can you, Babs?
What's your fucking gadget gonna do, Michelle?
Babs ain't got your number.
What's your gadget gonna do?
Chris, listen,
What's your
Chris.
gadget gonna do?
Chris.
What was the conversation you even had? Were you aggressive? Were you?
Fucking put my phone number out there. My last.
She didn't put your phone number out. Just your last 3 digits. Were you wives?
Hang on a minute. I'll give you a perfect example. Babs.
Yes.
Remember when you first messaged me? I thought it was a wind up, didn't I?
And what did
I messaged somebody? I messaged somebody and asked, "Is that your last 3 digits?"
And
it caused fucking
yes. And it was. But that's right. That's called 2-step verification. There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
So let's get this right. That's called 2-step verification, and there's nothing wrong with that. So why then this fucking bullshit? Because Michelle done the exact same fucking thing And we end up with you and Bricky doing all this.
But Michelle
Which
didn't
is-
just ask
which-
you. Michelle didn't just ask you if those digits were Chris. She also then accused you, and at the same time accused me via somebody else. So it's not the same as saying It's not the same as me confirming that these 3 digits belong to Gypsy Davy. It's not that at all.
She used the word Heftelins and Smiler. She didn't use the word dead. If they felt they was being accused, that's not Michelle's fault because she asked them if they have. Fucking keyword have. We heard from Lens she didn't accuse you. So stop with the lies.
She was accusatory. There was why Babs got my number. Did you give my number out, Lindsay? Did you give my number out, Smiler? That's not just confirming that 3 digits belong to fucking Brick, Smiler. Please.
Again, stop with the lies, Babs.
Do you want to know where I got a number from? Do you want to know
No.
where I got it from?
She wants to know.
Do you want to know?
No.
I'll tell her where I got it from.
So you tell her, because it's none of our business. You tell her. We know it wasn't us. Well,
no,
I know it wasn't
was
me.
none of it.
I know it definitely wasn't
No,
me.
it was definitely
I don't believe it was
none
Lindsay,
of yous
and I
have
find
done
it very
it.
unlikely it was Smiler.
Yeah, right. Use all thing.
I haven't given anybody the phone number. I didn't tell anybody I was fucking spoke to her today.
Right, to use all thing, I'm some
No
sort
one
of
even asked me
stupid,
for the phone number.
specky, Geordie bastard that doesn't have a Scooby-Doo about how to do fuck all.
No,
right?
she thinks you are. She thinks you are. We don't think that. She thinks that because she presumed that one of us gave her your number. Gave
Well, she's put
you
her
her number.
information out all over YouTube.
Right, so you need to. Yeah, you need to
And
tell us.
Nobody put the information out on YouTube, Chris.
That's not me.
The phone is not even in Michelle's name or registered at her address with the service provider, you thick cunt Lego brick.
Just saying.
Nobody put the information out on YouTube.
Smiler, I got your location for you clicking a link, son.
I will stop the video here because this video is already over an hour long and I think I've proved the point Michelle didn't do what she is accused of in the 2 lies. It's clear all she did was try confirm it's Britty, and when she did she phoned him to see what he wanted and to ask him how he got her number. Take care, fuckers. And Lego Brick and Babs, I suggest try remembering what you said and what's said to you because you have both told many lies during this video and ignored the truth.